Today, regular guy, his real name is Scoot Finneran Douglas. Scoot is his first name, Finneran would be his middle name, Douglas would be his surname. He's otherwise known as Regular Guy, or to his friends, Scotty. He's Canadian and he's lived in the Philippines for many years, doing YouTube, and he mainly does YouTube out of cafes and bars, and he's been known for being a little bit of a, flirtatious with the local ladies. He was declared a persona non grata in Cagayan de Oro City in the Philippines due to the content which has been deemed offensive, sexually objectifying and degrading to Filipinas. Now this has been going on, he's been doing his YouTube channel for many years, and but lately the Philippine government are cracking down on vloggers and YouTubers who who connect with local people, local women mainly, vloggers who are offensive or have been offensive in their videos, maybe previous videos that they've tried to delete, but obviously what happens is some people, they copy the videos and they literally then they become like they become just there. They're just there on the internet, or some people copy them. They find them offensive and they'll make complaints to the immigration and to the to the local barangay and to the councils which serve these persona non gratas. And if the vlogger upsets obviously certain people, then they can be in really severe trouble. And through the years, I think there's been complaints about certain vloggers. There were complaints recently, like last year, about Simruzipu and his channel Pro-Life Traveller, and they caught up with him, and he was forced to overstay his visa, so they got him there. They issued him a persona non grata because he upset certain people, and then they held him in Picutan detention centre for overstaying his visa, even though they had literally forced him to do it because they wanted to punish him. And I believe that's what they will do with Regular Guy. They won't allow him to leave the Philippines. They'll make excuses about him leaving, and then obviously his visa will run out, and if he goes to renew it, they'll make excuses, and he will overstay his visa even by 2 days, and then they'll arrest him. They'll seize all of his electronic devices like they did with Simruzipu, and he will be held in Bicutan detention centre. I believe that's what will happen, unless he's managed to leave the Philippines. I don't think he has. I believe he will be held in Bicutan detention centre for probably 3 to 6 months as a punishment, because he's upset certain people, and if you upset Filipino men, they take great offence at it, and they will punish you. So I believe he will be held in Bicutan detention centre. Resolution number 2026-371 passed by the 21st City Council of Cagayan de Oro. The core reason is outrage and condemnation over malicious and disrespectful vlog content. So obviously they're going to go back into all of his videos, and obviously there are people like Belgian Nomad, who has been after Regular Guy for many years because he's made accusations. Now I don't know if this is true. This is that Regular Guy has messed around with underage girls. Now I don't know if that's true. That's just what has been put across. I haven't watched Regular Guy for many, in depth like a lot of people have. But I've just watched him since Simruzipu, all this, all this problem with Pro-Life Traveller. I kind of started watching his videos, and at that point, I didn't see any, anything really bad. All I saw was him, being his flirtatious self and his own cocky self. Like there are a lot of vloggers in the Philippines who interact with women. I mean, men interact with women, but some overstep the mark. So I don't know. He's obviously upset people, and all the complaints that have been made by viewers and by other residents in the Philippines and other expats in the Philippines who live in the Philippines, and they've made complaints to the local authorities, and they finally caught up with him. He went back to Canada a few months ago. He really should have stayed there, or he should have gone someone else. A lot of people tried to warn him, don't go back to the Philippines, but he's gone back, and now he's really, that's it. I believe that's the end of him in the Philippines. But I don't think they're going to let him out. I think they want to punish him now. They want to punish him. They did it with Simruzipu, and they're going to do it with him. So I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because I didn't think he was that bad, but he's obviously upset people, and that's what happens. Go to a country, you've got to respect the people. You've got to respect the government. You've got to show respect to people and women and men, and you can't go to a country and just think that you've got a law on you. You've got your own law. It doesn't work that way, So yeah, I'm disappointed that this has happened, but it's happened, and let's see what happens next. So please like and subscribe to my channel, Vlogging in a Trilby, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.